Welcome to Delta Outdoors. Delta Outdoors stands for deer, elk, life, and turkeys.
Well, we're out here again today. Welcome. We are looking for turkeys. The elk hunt is now over. I'm out here on a guy's piece of property that I got permission to hunt because the turkey permits are only valid on private property. As soon as I come up to his house out here, the big tom, I guess, has now been kicked out of the big group of toms, and he ran right across the road right when I come up, and I like to let him know that I'm here on the property, so I knocked on the door, tried to keep an eye on him, but he ducked into the trees and I haven't been able to pick him up since. The guy said, go ahead, so I went looking. I couldn't find him. It's weird how these turkeys are so big of a bird, but they can disappear so quick. So we will see if I can just spot them out, or wait for the other group of toms and see if there's a big one in there that I want to take. But if I don't see anything soon, probably gonna run back towards town a little bit, go up to the elk farm that I've got permission on, and then see if I can find a couple of those bearded hens. There's a couple of toms, but they kicked the big one out. So there's the toms running up the hill, but the one had long spurs like what I was looking for, but they just didn't have the beard to go with it. The big tom came in earlier, but he left. Looking for one with bigger spurs than that. He's a nice bird, but he's not quite what I'm looking for. Now the sound I'm making to get that hen to copy me is actually all, I got no reeds, nothing. It's all me. So this guy that I'm hunting on his property, he's got a bunch of elk. He's an elk farmer. But I'm not in the pen with the elk. I'm just on the hillside just above him on his property. I'm looking for those birds that are around that trailer. I don't have permission to hunt over there on that property. But we are looking for the bearded hens. I was hoping the turkeys would do about the same thing they did last time I was over here. So far they haven't. elk aren't making a noise. That's me. No reading my mouth again. Oh, there's a couple of small jakes and a hen. Just saw the group of toms out here, but they're not the big ones. I think they're over there on that hillside. But we'll see where the big one's at. So I came back to where I come out first thing this morning. This tom crossed the road earlier. He's the biggest bird that they've got out here. And well, the guy said that he came back with a group just after I left. Well, I come back and I decided to just sit and wait and see what happened. Well, he came back out of the trees. Check out those spurs. And when he was doing his death flops, he got my hand pretty good. I was trying to catch him from flipping over into the mud. As you can tell, his beard's pretty long. Have to measure that out. And we gotta figure out how to mount him. So, take a few more pictures. Go tell Mr. Needham, thank you very much for allowing me to hunt on his property. I appreciate it. Here's some turkeys right here. None of them got a beard that I can tell. Sorry it's so shaky, I got my tripod. And then hopefully soon I can get a GoPro, be a little better, and maybe somebody else will come along. There are 3 bearded hens. In that group right there. One's got a pretty long, thick beard. I'm wondering which direction they're gonna fly to come up on the hill tonight. I'm hoping over here, where I'm sitting. But you never know. There is one bearded hen over there at that group, but since they're in the pens with the elk, I cannot go after them. I'm hoping this group comes up on the hill by me, and then I will be done for the season. Otherwise, I'll be back next weekend. Check at that elk right there, man. It's got like a mustache / goatee. Kind of weird. The elk are barking at me.